Following my first tutorial, I made a 60 frame sequence. You can see it's quite jumpy. We can give the frames information about their neighbors using Flowframes. The number of frames doesn't matter here, but set the multiplier to ×2. You also need to change the output mode to image sequence. This makes frames in between our frames. Next, we will remove the original frames from our output. Open the folder of the output from Flowframes, then resize the window so that only 2 columns are showing. Now select all the images in the first column. Optionally leave the first and last unselected. Then delete them. You can repeat this Flowframes process. I'll do it 4 times before the next step. In Stable Diffusion, we'll send an image to image to image. There's a handy button that will bring over our settings. We'll use the Batch tab and give it a folder of our Flowframes output. And we'll make up a folder where it will put our Stable Diffusion output. Let's double check the settings. I like DDIM for the sampling method. A higher CFG can help with consistency. And I will lower the denoising strength. If it is too strong, then it can make things less smooth. If it is too weak, then we can get blowy frames. This process of Flowframes followed by image to image may be repeated several times. For comparison, the top is the original video, the middle is after 4 times with Flowframes and once with image to image, and the bottom is after repeating this process 8 times. Using different noise multiplier and denoising strengths, I also did fewer passes with Flowframes as I progressed. A little editing out of bad frames early would have gone a long way. Feel free to ask questions in the comments.